Hello my darlings and welcome back to my channel. Today is Makeup Monday and I am bringing you this inverted rainbow look that I wore to work last week, and I just wanted to redo it for you guys because it's Pride Month. It's my last Makeup Monday of the month, and so I just wanted to do my favorite look that I created recently, which is this one. It is an inverted rainbow, so I've got the red, yellow, and orange on this side, and then underneath here, and then I've got the blue, green, and purple. Here I've got massive highlight and Ciate glitter flip on my lips. So if you want to see how I created it, then just stay tuned. Lately my foundation and face routine hasn't changed, so I figured I'd speed up the process and go ahead and just do my face. Today, I'm gonna be recreating a Pride look that I did at work. So last week I had to go to work with nothing on my face, and when I got to work, I went to work an hour early so I could get a facial done. Now this was so much fun. It's training, but I call it a perk. I got a facial done, and then I had to basically put my face on at work. So I'm at the beauty studio, and most of you watching my channel have been in Sephora. You know exactly what I'm talking about when I say the beauty studio. It's the big lighted mirror. It's where all the employees sit you down and put your makeup on and get your color IQ and all that fun stuff. So I'm on the side of the beauty studio where people who are at JCPenney are walking by and watching. So the day before, Life's a Drag was actually in Sephora stores. Not our store, unfortunately, but because it was in stores already and because it's been online for a while, I went ahead and brought it with me, and I was like, I'm gonna do a Pride look using Manny's palette. This is what the palette looks like. And so, yeah, there's no orange, there's no green, but I made it happen. And I brought all my stuff. I brought a big bag of my stuff, and I just did my whole routine right there at the beauty studio. People walking by, watching me. I was so nervous, okay? Basically, let's just get started because I have done talked way too much. I have not primed my lids. I only carved out my eyebrow using the Anastasia Beverly Hills primer. I was gonna use that primer, but it turned out I didn't really need to. I used the Urban Decay primer potion and it did the trick. I'm starting out using the color Campy, which is this bright yellow in here, and I'm really loading on my brush. I have Bake underneath my eyes, and I'm just going for it, you guys. There's no orange, so I'm mixing Campy and Snatched to create an orange in the middle of my eyelid. And as you can see, that's orange. These colors just blend really well together, and they create the color that I want, which is orange. And I'm just kind of patting it on my lid and bringing it down. And then I'm kind of giving myself just a little border. I am gonna take white and buff that edge out. Dusted the brush off, went back in with the yellow, met back up with that orange, and just kind of went side to side over that line just to kind of blend those two together right at that line, because you don't want a harsh line at all. Alright, so now we're gonna go into Snatched by itself, which is just a red. And we're going to put that on the outer third. I love this shade of red too. It's so pretty. I'm going to dust off my brush, and I'm going to go back in with some Campy and Snatched and kind of go over that edge where the red and the orange meet, just to blend those two a little better. I think this is one of my favorite looks that I created recently during the Sephora Rock Your Rainbow event, and I just did this on the fly at the beauty studio. I'm a little shook at how it turned out because I really liked it. So this is what the top of the left eye looks like, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the bottom of the right eye on this side. So for that, I ended up taking the little brush that comes with Manny's palette, which is so cute. Normally I don't like dual-ended brushes because I just feel like I can't put them in my normal brush holder, and I just have to leave them in the palette, and then I forget that they're in there, so I don't use them. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start in the inner corner on the bottom with Campy, which is the yellow. I'm taking the outer corner red out just a little bit, because again, we are going to be meeting with the purple and the pink right around here. So I'm just going to flip this brush over and use the fluffy end to blend a little bit. Just on the edges. Alright, so this is what the underneath side of the right eye looks like. So we're going to start with this green in the inner corner on this eye. And we don't have green in the palette, so we're going to mix Campy and Fishy and a little bit of Kiki. And see how that's green? Like, it's such a cool thing. I love mixing colors to get the color I need. I'm going to clean my brush off and go back into Campy, which is just the yellow. And then I'm going to mix those two colors in the inner corner. And then this color is going to start over here. So we'll have that gradient going this way. I just love this look. We're going to go ahead and go into Fishy and Kiki. We're going to mix those two together to create a gradient between the green and the blue, because this is not the blue that I want to use. But I want to make the blue deeper, but I still want to have a good transition between the green and the blue. So start out with a mix of Kiki and Fishy, and then just put Fishy. And then what I'm doing here is just blending between the lines of the blue and the green. So this looks probably going to look a little better than the one I did in the store, just because I'm taking my time with it and I'm actually going through the steps slowly and not trying to rush things. But at work, I needed to get it done. So we're going to go in with the color Pageant Queen, which is a beautiful purple. I'm going to take the purple by itself and I'm going to go in this outer corner here. Now I'm just going to pick up Fishy with a little bit of Pageant Queen together. And I'm going to go right in between that line. It's going to give me that pretty blue that I really want. Again, I'm cleaning my brush off and I'm going to go in between these shades and blend. So this is what we've got going on so far with this eye. I'm going to go back in with the little brush from Manny's palette, and we're going to start on this inner corner, and we're going to mix Campy and Fishy, which to make that green again. We're going to start right here in this inner corner. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go in with some Fishy and Kiki. We're going to put that right in the center. And then we're going to go in with Fishy on top of that. And then Pageant Queen at the end. And again, we're going to bring that up to meet that red. Fishy, a little bit of Pageant Queen. I'm going to flip that brush over and I'm just going to blend underneath at that edge. I'm going to dust my brush off and I'm going to go in with that Campy shade. Go in with a little bit of Campy and Fishy just to create that green. And just kind of work it into that inner corner. So the last thing we're going to do before we go do liner, lashes, all that fun stuff is I'm going to pick up my 217, which is stained, and I'm going to take the shade Kai Kai, which is a bright pink. So we're going to barely tap into Kai Kai, and then we're just going to go right where the red and the purple meet. We're just going to give it like a little pink moment right there. Same thing on this corner. And I know pink's not in the rainbow, but it's in my rainbow, so if y'all didn't know, I am bisexual. And yes, we are part of the LGBTQ plus community. even though people say we're confused or that we don't know what we want and we're just being greedy. All right, you guys, this is the completed rainbow. I'm loving it. I love this look. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lashes and my liner off of camera, and I'm gonna go ahead and do highlight and lips with you guys. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I took the hair down. We've completed the eyes. Now, you guys know I love lashes, but here lately, I have been really liking the Damn Girl mascara from Too Faced. For highlight today, we are going to use a combination of Fenty and Kat Von D. This one is my favorite. It's the Kilowatt Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. I've been using both of these together, and they're just pretty, and they give a natural look. My blush, my bronzer, it's the same. It's NARS Laguna and Orgasm. That's just my jam right now in the summer. So we're gonna go ahead and go in first with Lightning Dust. I love Lightning Dust, it's so pretty. We go in with Fire Crystal on top of that. Look at that, look at the difference. So this is just Lightning Dust, and this is Lightning Dust with Fire Crystal on top. Now I don't know if my lighting is gonna show you what I see. Definitely a lot more, see? Look at that. Yes. I'm gonna also amp this up by using the holographic transformer in teal. This has been my jam, all right? And we're also gonna pop this in the inner corner over the yellow green moment. I take a little bit on my ring finger, okay? I got it on my pinky for my inner corner. And I just tap it right at the high point. Right there, just right there. Do you see that highlight? Do you see that shift? I'm gonna get all up in my little mirror here because we're gonna place this right there. So look at that over the green and look at that over the yellow. Like, ugh. And then I just take my little highlighter brush and kind of, you know, I'm not going to do the same lip that I did in that picture because it's Fenty unlocked. And I know you guys are probably getting tired of seeing Fenty everything on my lips. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with my Ciate London glitter flip in the color Hollywood. If you guys don't know about these, they were really popular a while back and they're so fun. I love them. So you basically place it on your lip, then you let it dry, and then you put your lips together and it just makes this like glitter moment come out. So that's what we're going to do. It's so pretty. So this is the look, you guys. This is my inverted rainbow look that I did for work the other day. Of course, this one looks a little bit better. It's a little more defined. If this is the first video that you are seeing of me and my flushing, I'm Wendy, and I make a video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'd love for you to join the Darling Makeup family. Hit that subscribe and the notification bell because I know notifications are working. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!